So we're now going to be going over footprinting methodology. We'll be talking about various sources you can use to get information. Where do you start, especially when you want to attack a system or a network of a business? You will look for publicly available sources or an open source. Now you can get quite a lot of information about the organization, its culture, hierarchy, people, etc. You can use websites, search engines, Google search, Whois, DNS footprinting, and maps of the location to gather information about the organization. You can use newspaper articles, television coverage, social networking sites, blogs, etc. From these, you can gather information such as network boundaries, IP addresses, operating system, web server details, service used, open ports, etc. You can also reach out to victim employees to gather information. Here you use social engineering practices. It could include on-site visits, interviews, meeting up with them, etc.
Right. And we were talking about information loss, right? And how information can get into the hands of your competition. Not a good thing. The competition can sometimes get someone to gather information on their behalf. They may want to know what your strategy is, and want to know the trade secret or intellectual property, things that'll give them an upper hand, right? The information could prepare them to face up to your game plan. Now, as an organization, you need to protect your own data, and you need to identify vulnerabilities.
Quite often, the competition's attackers want to collect information and they still want to be anonymous. Yeah. They don't want to be traced. Right. So they look for publicly available information on the internet and other sources. Many times, whistleblowers, disgruntled individuals, or those who want to make information about a company public may use pseudonyms to reveal the information. Sometimes, officials who cannot make information public give information out in anonymity. You can gather a lot of valuable information through these sources. This is otherwise known as pseudonymous footprinting.
And you can collate information from emails sent out from the organization's mailboxes. Social engines are a great source of information about an organization. So you can try to gather information by scanning the network and gathering information about the applications that people use. As a hacker, you employ so many techniques or means to gather information. Take a look at the situation and decide what works for that time.